Welcome to Macau, the Las Vegas of Asia. They literally copy and pasted the hotels in Vegas here in China. But wait, because Macau is much more than this. I was pleasantly surprised to find history, culture, and here in the historical center, instead of Vegas, I thought I was in Europe. So this is Macau, an interesting mix of old and new living together. Portuguese history and culture mixed with luxury hotels, massive casinos, luxury shopping, dining. So let's not waste any more time and let's discover this place together. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Good morning guys from Hong Kong. I'm gonna leave the city right now. I'm going to catch a ferry which in 1 hour will bring me to Macau. If you want to check out my video in Hong Kong, I'll put the link down below. Let's go catch a ferry and let's explore Macau. The backpack is ready. They're actually cutting a tree. Look at that guy. So I paid a ticket from Hong Kong to Macau, $170. It's gonna take 1 hour. And when you get here at the pier, they check your passport because you're basically going into another country. There is the immigration at the entrance. So you're leaving Hong Kong and entering Macau. They are both independent states, even though they are under China, but they're still considered their own country, their own state. So we made it to Macau. Man, the ferry pier looks like an airport terminal. It's crazy. By the way, there is also an airport in Macau, so you can arrive by flight. And there is also a bridge that connects Hong Kong to Macau, so you can also come by car or by bus. But before we start exploring Macau, let me give you some interesting information about this place. Macau has a population of 700,000 people living on a land of 33 square kilometers, making it the most densely populated area in the world. Second after Macau there is Monaco, and third is Singapore. Also more than 30 million people visit Macau each year, and with the hotels and casino they make 3 times more than Vegas. So the casinos, they make so much more money compared to Vegas. And Macau basically consists of 2 islands. There is the Macau Island and there is also the Taipa Cotai Island. Before Taipa and Cotai there were 2 different islands, but then with a big investment they decided to connect them artificially, and they just make one bigger island, and that's where they built the Cotai Strip, which is basically like the Las Vegas Strip with all the hotels and casinos. While Macau Island, which is in the north, is the old part, the historical part. That's where you can see and feel the Portuguese influence here in Macau. And we are actually gonna start from here, from the historical part, the old part, the Portuguese part of Macau, and later in the video we're gonna move to the modern side, to the Cotai Strip with all the hotels and casinos. I'm now in the old part of Macau, and this one right here is called Ruinas de Sao Paulo. This one right here is called Monte do Forte. It's a Portuguese fort from the 17th century. Let's go up there. So here we are on top of the fort with a beautiful view, and here you also have the Museo de Macao. This one is the Grand Lisboa Hotel and Casino. Over there you can see the MGM, the Macau Tower over there. So in the old part of Macau, I recommend you to check out 3 things, which they are all very near to each other. The first one is the Church of St. Paul. The second one is Monte do Forte, which is the Portuguese fort that we just visited together. And this fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And then the third one is the Senado Square. To reach Senado Square, you just have to walk 5 minutes through the streets of the city center, and those streets are very beautiful, very lively. There are so many people walking around, many shops, and to be honest, it feels like you are in Europe and not in Asia. And then after a 5 minutes walk, you just end up in Senado Square, which is also another beautiful place here in Macau. It's also very fascinating to see how all the streets and all the names in Macau, they're all in Portuguese. I'm really surprised. The old side of Macau, this old town, it's really beautiful. Gong Cha. Okay. Yeah, thank you. The Portuguese, they stay in Macau for about 440 years. They first settled here in 1557, took ownership of Macau for 442 years, and on the 20th of December 1999, they left Macau and they handed it over to China. And now Macau is the same as Hong Kong. It's a special administrative region of China. And guys, just 10 minutes walk from the old town, from the historical center. You walk this way and you reach the casino area. This one is the Grand Lisboa. There is the MGM, the Wynn Hotel, and so many others. But this one is not the Macau Strip. The Macau Strip is on the other island. These are just some of the casinos, but most of them are actually on the other side. And of course, while you are in the historical side of Macau, make sure to try the local food because it's very unique. For example, there is this famous sandwich. It's basically bread and then inside they put fried pork, and it's really delicious, to be honest. And also, while you walk in the historical center of Macau, there are so many shops that they sell this kind of dry meat and they give you small taster that you can try. If I understood correctly, it's a wild boar jerky, the animal and the type of meat, and I never tried that before in my life, and it's actually pretty good. The taste is kind of sweet. And talking about sweets, Macau is also very famous for the egg tarts, same as in Hong Kong, and yeah, they're also pretty good here. So here you have the Wynn Hotel, MGM over there, Treasure Island over here, and this is the bridge that brings you to the other side of Macau, the other island, and that's where you have the Macau Strip with all the hotels, the Venetian. So I will bring you there later in this video. So this one is not even the center of the casino. Those are just some of them, but then most of them are actually on the other side. So in Macau there are two Wynn's hotels and resort, two MGM, one here and one on the other side. Man, it's huge, this place, and so beautiful also. It's interesting because inside the casino it's packed with people. There are a lot of people inside, everybody gambling, but outside here it's pretty quiet. It's like a quiet version of Las Vegas. And it's time to cross the bridge and go to the other side of Macau. Alright guys, we officially made it to the Las Vegas of Asia, the Cotai Strip. Here we are at the beginning of the Cotai Strip. It starts from here and it goes all the way down there. And this is same as Las Vegas. It's full of hotels. All of them have also casino inside, resorts, restaurants, shopping mall. Man, this is crazy. It really feels like I'm in Las Vegas right now. It's unbelievable. So let's go inside the strip and let's explore some hotels and casinos. So here at the Cotai Strip, I definitely recommend you to visit the Venetian, which is the same as the Venetian in Las Vegas, even though this one is much bigger than the one in Vegas. And both of them, they copy the style of Venice in Italy. It's beautiful. They created a very nice atmosphere. It's fake but beautiful. This is Campanile San Marco and this is Ponte di Rialto. Mamma mia! Same but different. Another thing that I noticed is that they don't really promote any entertainment like shows or nightclubs or party as they do in Vegas, because Vegas is famous for party, shows, entertainment, all sort of things. Here the focus is more on the casino, gambling, the hotels, the shopping, a lot of shopping malls, and also restaurants and food, but not too much on entertainment. It's pretty quiet in terms of like things to do. So maybe in the future they will also implement that, the entertainment part. But for now it's definitely missing, and I think will be much more fun if there will be like more things to do, especially at night time. Then in front of the Venetian you can find the Londoner, which recreated the style of London. That's also a very beautiful resort, hotel and casino. Piccadilly Circus in London. So the owner of this hotel and casino, the Londoner, also the Venetian and also the Parisian, so the three most popular hotels here in Macau. The owner is the Sen Group, which is an American development group, and the Sen Group is also the owner of the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. That's very interesting. Then next to the Venetian you can find the Parisian, and also in this case they recreated the Tour Eiffel and they recreated the style of Paris. To be honest, it's unbelievable what they were able to build and create in just a few years. It's literally the copy of Las Vegas, but it's more modern, it's more clean, and most importantly, it's more profitable because Macau makes 3 times more than Las Vegas. In 2019, so before the pandemic, the casinos in Macau generated $36 billion in revenue compared to Las Vegas that in 2019 they generated $12 billion, so 3 times more in Macau. One of the main reasons for this massive revenue is that gambling in China, it's illegal. So every year so many Chinese people come to Macau just to gamble, especially because Chinese people really love to gamble, and not small amount of money. They like to gamble a lot of money. And also many people from Japan, Korea love to come here to Macau to gamble, but I was very surprised because I didn't see many Western foreigners. I was expecting to find many more, but there are actually very few Westerners around. So I'm now in the Galaxy Hotel, and they told me that every 30 minutes there is a show here. It's called Diamond Show, and they say it's beautiful, so let's check it out. Another cool hotel is the MGM here on the Cotai Strip,
including the opulent MGM Cotai. The $3.4 billion casino resort makes the MGM Grand in Las Vegas look like a cheap motel.
And to build this MGM Cotai, it cost $3.4 billion. That's insane. And then right next to the MGM there is also the Wynn Hotel. Also in this case there is one Wynn Hotel on Macau Island, and then there is this Wynn on Cotai Strip. This one is very unique because they built this lake in front of the hotel. They have the fountain show all the time, and then they have this cable car that you can jump on and you can have a nice view of the Cotai Strip. Man, this is the line to get on the cable car at the Wynn Hotel. So long. Honestly, they created a very beautiful and very special atmosphere here at the Wynn Hotel. And there are many more hotels and casinos around here. I didn't mention them all because there are so many. Those are the ones that I personally check out and that I liked, but there are many more. Oh my god, this hotel is massive. It's called Studio City. Look at this statue, man. When you walk the Macau Strip, you spend 95% of your time with your nose up, looking at the immensity of these hotels. They are huge. And before we end this video, let's explore one more thing here in Macau, which is very unique. I heard there is a place very near here, the Macau Strip, where you can see the Chinese giant pandas, and I never seen pandas in my life, so that would be nice to see. And I heard also the entrance is free, so that's even better. Let's see if I can find a taxi and we go check it out. Hello, sir.
Yes.
I want to go to the giant panda.
Huh?
Giant panda.
Panda, no interesting. Right?
The giant panda not interesting.
Yeah. So I have many girls here.
Many girls, huh?
Yeah.
In the sauna.
Yeah.
Wow.
$2,500, including massage, including food.
2,500.
Yeah, Hong Kong dollar, including.
Include everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe beautiful girl.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye bye. Man, from the Macau Strip to here it took 10 minutes with a taxi. I paid 53 Hong Kong dollar, and the taxi driver for like 10 minutes non-stop tried to push me the sauna with the Vietnamese girls. It's only $350. You can have massage and then you can eat the buffet for like 10 minutes non-stop. It's like, dude, it's okay, really. I just want to see the pandas. All right, here I made it in this beautiful park. Should be like an entrance free, and I hope I can see some giant pandas. Oh wow, look at that. So it was very cool to see some giant pandas in real life here in Macau. And if you come here, I definitely recommend you to check it out. And it's also free, so it's a no-brainer. So you can go around Macau with the taxi, but it's a bit expensive, to be honest. I'm personally using the bus a lot to move around, to go from one island to the other island. And it's only 6 Macau or Hong Kong dollar, and you can go anywhere. It's like a fixed rate. Sometimes I use the taxi, but it's way more expensive. And it's very easy to move around Macau with the bus. So Macau has its own currency, which is called the Macau dollar, and it's also called patacas. So this one is des patacas. The value is the same as the Hong Kong dollar, and actually here they accept both the Hong Kong dollars and also the Macau dollar. This one is the beach of Macau. It's called Praia de Haxa. The water is not so clear, but yeah, you can still hang out at the beach in Macau if you want. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the video right here. Even though there are many more things to do and see here in Macau, my time is over. It's time to move on to the next destination. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Macau, which was a Portuguese colony, and now it became the Las Vegas of Asia and the world capital for gambling. Let me know in the comments down below if you have ever been to Macau, or maybe you're planning to come here, or maybe you're not interested at all about this place. Share your opinion and share your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.